Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, Mrs. Ulfa. Today I'm here as Rafi and my friend Dimas will be presenting to you about our final project called Market Spy. Market Spy is a competitor segmentation intelligent analysis using NMF topic modeling, Cosine Similarity, and DBSCAN clustering in the Indonesian market. So let's start by looking at the current market reality. Business competition in the digital age is increasingly complex and dynamic. Imagine Mrs. Ulfa as an e-commerce business owner. Every day, there are hundreds or even thousands of competitors selling products with different strategies. Traditional manual competitor analysis methods not only take days or even weeks, but are also highly prone to bias and often fail to capture hidden patterns in massive amount of data. In Indonesia, this complexity is even greater. We not only see competition between global brands such as Adidas and Nike, but also fierce competition between local brands such as Aerostreet and Ventela. With the ever-increasing volume of digital data, ranging from products description and customer reviews to the transaction data themselves, we need a solution that is more sophisticated, faster, and of course, more accurate. So, what would be a good solution to this problem?
Okay, next introduction our Market Spy. So what is Market Spy? Market Spy is an automated competitor analysis system that integrates three leading machine learning techniques such as first is NMF for topic modeling, Cosine Similarity for product matching, and DBSCAN clustering for competitor clustering. The system transforms large-scale e-commerce data into actionable, structured insight that can truly be used for strategic business decision making. Market Spy is not just data analysis but a scalable, data-driven solution for understanding the competition, identifying opportunities, and supporting more effective market strategies. Next. So there are three main benefits for Market Spy. First is a modern analytical framework. We provide an analytical framework based on unsupervised learning and topic modeling that automates competitor analysis in the big data era. Eliminate time-consuming manual analysis. Everything is automated and consistent. Second is strategic visualization. So Market Spy provides data-driven insight by identifying product topics, competitors' positioning, and complex market relationship. We can clearly see who our direct competitors are, which segment they operate in, and their pricing strategies. Third is efficient market intelligence. So our system improves the efficiency of the market intelligence process with real-time results that are faster, more reliable, and certainly more cost-effective than traditional market research methods. Next.
Right, so how does it work? How does Market Spy work exactly? First, let's look at the workflow. The first one is data collecting. So, we use web scraping with Selenium to collect data from Tokopedia, one of the largest marketplaces in Indonesia. We focus on two brand competition categories, international brands such as Adidas and Nike, and local brands such as Aerostreet and Ventela. In total, we have collected around 6,900 products with a complete information ranging from product names, prices, number of sales, ratings, shop names, and shop locations. Stage 2 is pre-processing. The raw data that we've collected cannot be analyzed immediately. We need to perform brand labeling to detect which brands are associated with each product based on keywords in the product name. Then, we perform price cleaning, as the raw price data is still in text form, such as rupiah in the rupiah form, which can be seen written on the screen, which cannot be calculated themselves. We clean all non-numeric elements and convert them into numbers. Importantly, we also identify and remove outlier products with extreme unrealistic prices that could distort our analysis. Then we move over to text standardization. We convert all product names to lower cases, remove numbers and special characters, eliminating Indonesian stop words that has no apparent meaning or importance, such as dan atau yang, and perform stemming to unify words variations such as sepatu, sepatunya, bersepatu into one basic form. Now, the final step to our workflow is feature engineering, mostly with TF-IDF. We transform the clean text into numerical value or numerical vectors using TF-IDF. This technique calculates how important a word is in a document relative to the entire dataset. The output from this stage becomes the input for topic modeling, similarity analysis, and clustering.
Okay, now we move onto the first analysis. First is topic modeling with NMF or non-negative matrix factorization. So what is NMF? First is NMF is a matrix factorization technique that extracts latent features and interpretable representations from high-dimensional features and interpretable representation. Yes, interestingly, NMF only produces non-negative elements, making the segmentation results easier to interpret from a business perspective. We use the coherence score to determine the optional number of segments. So next, Raffi. Okay, so the first is for Adidas Nike brand, we found 50 optimal segments with a coherence score of 0.4125. Next. Meanwhile, for Aerostreet and Ventela, we found 4 optimal segment with a higher coherence score of 0.4924, indicating clearer product differentiation among local brands. An interesting geographic analysis, international brands are evenly distributed across urban centers in Jakarta, Bandung, Bekasi, and Semarang. Bandung is Nike's premium stronghold, while Bekasi is Adidas' distribution hub. Meanwhile, the Aerostreet and Ventela. Next. Local brands are highly concentrated with Klaten Regency serving as the dominant production and distribution hub for Aerostreet, reflecting the local manufacturing base. So, next we move to the next analysis for using Cosine similarity. Cosine similarity, which measures product similarity. So the Cosine similarity measures the angle between two vectors in a high dimensional space with values ranging from -1 to 1. Values closer to 1 indicate very similar product, while values closer to 0 indicate no similarity. Next. For Adidas and Nike, we found that products with a similarity above 0.5 indicate very intense competition. Nike consistently maintains a premium positioning in most categories with premium pricing ranging from IDR 1007 to IDR 6078, higher than Adidas for similar products. However, Adidas is competitive in certain athletic niches such as tennis and training shoes. Next. For Aerostreet and Ventela, the positioning pattern is less consistent than Nike Adidas. Aerostreet is generally IDR 2000 to IDR 100,095, cheaper than Ventela for similar products, positioning Aerostreet as a more accessible option. Interestingly, product level value propositions are more important than brand hierarchy, reflecting local market flexibility. Next.
Alright, next is the final and most powerful analysis, DBSCAN clustering. DBSCAN, or also known as density-based spatial clustering of applications with noise, clusters data based on density rather than distance. Its advantage is that it can find clusters with arbitrary shapes and identify outliers. What is unique about our approach is that we perform clustering at the store level rather than on individual products. Why? Because it is the stores that make strategic decisions about pricing, product selection, and market positioning. For Adidas Nike, we found a dual market structure. Cluster 0 contains 874 mainstream stores with an average price of 1 million rupiah and high segment diversity. This is a general strategy. Cluster 1 is a budget specialist with an average price of 400,000 rupiah. Surprisingly, Cluster 0 dominates with 160,000 total sales units, averaging 182 units per store. Cluster 1 underperforms despite lower prices with only 50,000 total units. This proves that price competition alone does not guarantee a store's success. A mid-market generous strategy with broad product selection and good ratings is more effective. For our local brand, Aerostreet and Ventela, this very different patterns is a winner-takes-most scenario. Cluster 1 consists of only 49 stores or 7.9% of the market, while they dominate with an average of 87,376 units per store. Compare this to Cluster 0, which has 567 stores, averaging only 1,545 units per store, a 56-fold difference. Success in the local market is not about pricing, but operational excellence, reputation, and customer service quality. Next, we visualize all of this analysis in MarketSpy's user-friendly, real-time interactive dashboard. The most interesting finding is that local brands have proven to be highly competitive. Local brands have customer satisfaction ratings of 4.72 to 4.82, which is almost the same as international brands at 4.89. Even though their prices are 50 to 70% lower, this shows that in the maturing market, quality and value are more important than brand heritage. MarketSpy has successfully democratized sophisticated market intelligence for SMEs, which was previously only accessible to large corporations with large research budgets. Our framework is scalable and can be applied to other markets. Here we can see a brief dashboard of our analysis. It can be seen more within our dashboard here.
Okay, now let's see how all this complex analysis is translated into the interactive and user-friendly MarketSpy dashboard. This dashboard is built with Streamlit and provides real-time access to market intelligence without requiring technical expertise. This dashboard transforms complex machine learning analysis into actionable insights accessible to all levels from data scientist to business executive. Real-time interactivity enables exploratory analysis without coding, while expert features support deeper analysis and reporting. So, most importantly, this dashboard democratizes market intelligence. Sophisticated tools, once only accessible to large corporations, are now available to SME with limited budgets. So, this is what makes MarketSpy truly powerful in the context of the Indonesian digital economy. Next.
So that will be all for our presentation of Market Spy. Thank you very much for your attention and time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.